justify to hike up to be giving us an elevated tax.
She's talking about a new tax that would have all of us with a car paying a lot more money.
It's a tax proposed by a San Diego lawmaker. 10 News reporter Craig Herrera tracked down Assembly Speaker Toni Atkins to ask the tough questions about her plan. New at 6 o'clock why she says it's worth paying more.
And the proposed increase is about $52 per vehicle, so a family with 2 vehicles would be paying just over $100 a year. There's no denying San Diego and the state could use some help when it comes to fixing our roads, but some say $52 is too much.
Per year, I think that is very unnecessary. I myself own 2 vehicles, so maybe more realistically per person.
I think it's going to make more of a difference in my pocket as opposed to anything else. I don't feel like that's justified to hike up to be giving us an elevated tax.
10 News asked about the talk of charging people based on how many miles they drive.
Well, that is a proposed piece of legislation last year that didn't move forward. That would be determined, but we're talking about something different. We're talking about a per vehicle fee.
The legislation was introduced by San Diegan and California State Assembly Speaker Toni Atkins.
We have about a $59 billion backlog of infrastructure as it relates to transportation, roads, streets, bridges, overpasses.
Californians already have the 4th highest tax burden in the country, but the speaker says we've come out of a recession and it's time to tackle the statewide problem.
It impacts goods movement. It impacts people trying to get to work.
She says California has 70% congestion.
Our roads have been assessed to be the 2nd worst in the country.
The state would also look at getting money back from commercial vehicle weight fees that was diverted to other programs during the recession.
And that'll help us do $2 billion a year for the next 5 years.
Atkins says she's getting positive feedback from her constituents.
We need to make sure that our infrastructure is in place.
In Hillcrest, Craig Herrera, 10 News.
Well, Speaker Atkins would need Republican backing in order to get the needed 2/3 vote to move this bill forward. And most San Diegans by far do not support Atkins' plan, according to our 10news.com poll. We asked, would you be in favor of an annual fee to support state transportation projects? And 82% said no. You can weigh in on 10news.com.